Hello everyone, my name is Lanso90 and welcome to Let's Play The Curious Expedition. Let's turn this volume down just a tad here. It's always difficult to find exactly where to set the volume for these recordings. But I've been watching some other people play this game and it looks pretty awesome. I'll kind of explain it once we get into it here. But this is going to be my first time playing it, so we're kind of going in somewhat blind. So this game is like an exploration game, and we get to pick from 3 characters at the start here, and they're based on historical figures. So we have Charles Darwin, English naturalist and geologist, best known for his contributions to evolutionary theory. Butterfly enthusiast, gains sanity each time a butterfly is collected. He has a Scotsman with him, some kind of native, a donkey, chocolate, some torches, a butterfly net, a gun, and some machetes. And Mary Curie conducted pioneering research on radioactivity and the first woman to win the Nobel Prize. Polymath could choose between 5 perks as opposed to 3. She starts with a priest, a dog, a mule, chocolate, torches, medkits, bullets, and climbing rope. And Richard Francis Burton, heroic adventurer with excellent knowledge of languages and cultures. Polyglot allows one to rest in native villages and improve communication with indigenous people. There's like a British soldier and a native scout. Some alcohol, some ropes, some torches, and a shovels. Start with good old Charles Darwin, I suppose. Welcome back to the Explorers Club, old friend. Have you heard that we are building a statue in honor of the expedition's our most famous member? Word is that you have a good chance of seeing your likeness on that statue. However, I'm afraid to tell you that you're not the only candidate. You and your rivals have 6 expeditions to prove who is the most famous explorer within our club. Our rivals are Alexandra David Neal, Nikola Tesla, Harriet Tubman, and Richard Francis Burton. Go explore, adventure awaits. So this game's kind of like a roguelike kind of thing. When it's over, it's over. A well-balanced region consisting mostly of good wide grasslands, dark grasslands. Seems good enough, we don't have any other choices. I wonder if it's automatically selecting that and I don't need to click. Probably is. So let's start. Early that morning, I arrived at the harbor. The crew had preparations left to do, and so I had one last pot of tea. A missionary approached me this morning. He had come to these lands and begged us to take him to a nearby native village in order to spread the word of God. So it's a mission we can do. Also, as long as we have the missionary, each person has 2 carrying capacity. Oh, he only has 1 actually, so we only got 1. Usually they have 2, so it increases how much stuff you can take with you. Let's set sail. So these expeditions are pretty short, actually. Missionary marked the location of the village he wants to visit on a map. So we're there, so we have to go there to take him to the quest. So yeah, these expeditions are actually rather short. I actually didn't think that would be the case when I was watching people play it, but started noticing that pretty rapidly, as you have a very limited amount of time. Well, you don't have a limited amount of time, but the longer you stay, the less rewards you get for completing it. And also, the more you're going through your resources, which you need them pretty good. So there's something over here that looks interesting. I don't know if I want to step on to it, just in case it's dangerous. We'll travel to that square there. Stone statue. Oh. Oh no, that was bad. Examined the strange, overgrown granite figure, and the ghastly fishes seemed to focus on us. His presence felt uncomfortable, and we desired to move on. We saw some items by the statue that must have been put there by the nearby village. They were sacrificial offerings, it seems. So, we can take this loot and make the natives pissed off at us, or we can leave it and accept and not lose opinion. So this is how the natives think of us here, 10 out of 20. This is our sanity. This is pretty much how long we can go on with before everything goes to hell. And this goes down as we move around and stuff. Region points are like experience points. Fame is how famous you are, pretty much. And there's our days for the mission. This points us to the exit of the map, which is a golden pyramid. But, oh, its compass progress is at 100%, so we know where it's at, actually. I'll examine the loot. Horn flute. Peculiar organic object that produces a faint and unnatural sound and seems to be able to distract wildlife. And this one is an elephant tusk, a formidable tusk of fully grown elephants. We can take those home and sell them, or give them as gifts to the museum, which will increase our fame. Min Lee was visually shaken by the encounter. Everyone has positive and negative traits too. This guy's gonna leave us, so I'm not really worried if he gets bad traits. Now we will head towards this village. Oh, cool. We got 2 butterflies, which helped us out because we're Charles Darwin, and he has that trait that lets him get extra points for picking up the sanity points for picking up butterflies, so that'll help us. We're a village of a warrior tribe. The villagers are awaiting us. They did not seem overly fond of our arrival. They were cautious, but politely offered their help. Goshlan Terrapor started translating and told me the villagers would allow us to rest here. Let's deliver the missionary first. So it's about the best sights to see, including the holy shrine, which you marked on our map. The atmosphere was beginning to get somewhat tense, and we could tell the villagers wanted us to leave. We could also trade with them if we wanted. But I'm not sure I have anything I want to give. I'm not going to trade anything. Let's leave, because if we stay, we'll lose more standing points, even though it said that they would allow us to stay. Okay, so we do need to go back over that way. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get used to those mouse controls. It's not mouse controls, it's arrow key controls. So that's very strange. 43 to get there. Yeah, it's like twice as much to step onto that hill as it is to just go back this way. Oh my god, that's really annoying. It's like key presses on the arrow keys are like weighted, so like if you hold it for just a short amount of time, it doesn't scroll very fast at all. But if you hold it for an extended period of time, it jumps really far. Mountain face sculpture, interesting. It's an old camp here, we can explore it. Old campsite, must have been here for a long time. The skeleton of what must have been a French explorer stares through hollow ice sockets. Search the area. Equipping. Valuable equipment. Use extra bullets. I don't know how much we needed it, but we can keep it. Do you think someone is following us? Are you paranoid? No, he's not paranoid. So there might actually be someone following us. Sometimes when the villagers get pissed off, they start following you around. Goshen Terrapor. This is probably the one we're going to want to level up here with our region point. She'll give us Indigenous Diplomacy 2, increase sanity gain when resting at villages. That'll be pretty helpful in the long run. Okay. Just pointing like in this direction. I think I do want to try to get to this. Can I click over there? I guess if it's surrounded by stuff, you can't go there. Alright, large building loomed in front of us. It was a bold testament to the power of its creators. The portal that led in emanated a eerie chill. The ground around the structure felt hot when touched. Still possible to walk here, but the potential of heat was just disconcerting. Let's enter it. Arrived at what seemed to be the treasure chamber. It was truly awe-inspiring. An altar flooded by light throned in its center. A golden goblet. Let's drop the bullets for the golden goblet. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's time to move on. There's a Volcanoes appeared everywhere. Okay, that might be the exit. So might that. I think this might be the exit. Let's get away from these volcanoes before we die. Oh dear. Okay. It was not the exit. So possibly this is the exit? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. There has to be some other way to scroll around. Is there controls anywhere? No. Okay, well. We can rest by waterfalls. I don't know if there'd be anything there, though. So I don't know if there's any benefit for us doing that. It might be worth just leaving at this point. We could explore a little bit more, we'd get another region point, too. We're near the end of our sanity, but we do have some chocolate. Let's travel to this hill to see if it unveils anything. No, I shouldn't have done that. That's enough, though. Golden pyramid thrown above the landscape. Overcoming all obstacles we had yet survived, entered the pyramid. For weeks of traveling, euphoria overcame me. I knew my expedition would forever be remembered. See how we did. Current fame was just 10. Golden pyramid, that's getting to the exit, gave us 100. We found 6 butterflies, so that gave us 30. And then the amount of days you take subtracts from all that. So our new fame is 81. Nice expedition. So we can choose a perk now. Bullet order, no idea how, but a character with this perk finds bullets somewhere every couple of days. Desert Explorer, reduce movement costs in deserts. Explosion Expert. I'm thinking probably Desert Explorer. I don't know what the chances are we'll actually get to make use of that, but Nikola Tesla is kicking everyone's ass. Everyone tends to be ahead of you at the start. You just have to give stuff to museum really to catch up. But we're going to need some money, so I'm going to sell this because I'm going to get more funds for selling it than I would fame. And this one I get more fame than funds, so I'm going to gift it to the museum instead. Start catching up here. And then this one's relatively even. I think I am going to gift it because that'll throw us way over everyone. Nice. So now we have 2 choices. Old grasslands, well-balanced region containing mostly wide grasslands. Wide grasslands. Hidden grasslands and old grasslands. Doesn't really matter where we go. We go to America. Well, in anticipation, arrived at the harbor. The captain had yet to arrive, so I had one last pot of tea. A military man approached me and spoke of a deserter who had abandoned his post hidden in a native village. I would be handsomely rewarded if I could return with him. Mary Elise avoided offered to join our expedition. Sure. Could use the cook and welcome Mary Elise Popchet. Cooking meals from unusual ingredients. Purchase. Okay. Shotgun's good to have. We're gonna need it because I think we're gonna have to fight in this one. Let's get a total of 6 machetes. Couple of rope. Couple of medkits, a couple of chocolate. A couple climbing equipment. Alright, that should be good, I hope. Alright, so there's a native village there. We don't really need to rest, though. We do have to find that guy, though. Let's see, find the deserter in a native village. Yeah, he's probably in there. Oh, what are we doing? We have a person who can fight, which is pretty good. And we have our gun. Yeah, we could probably take him. Let's hope he's here. There's a chance he maybe won't fight us, but usually they tend to fight. Man in British officer uniform welcomed us to his village. He must have been the deserter we had been searching for. He introduced himself as Lieutenant Conrad. Escort him home. Be sure to say you'll not be coming with us. Fight. Alright, so he has a lot of health. So every character has some dice that they roll. And different ones do different things. The blue ones are like boosts. The green ones are defenses, and red ones are attack rolls. We can do a precise attack if we use that. We can do punctuation if we do that. Or we could do a kick, bind kick for 4 damage. I'm not sure which is better. I don't know if I want to dump everything onto a 4 right now, or if I want to save some dice for later. Yeah. We'll do 3 for now. Now I can do a defend, tactical advantage, or I can do stable position. Didn't do any damage. I don't know if it was because of some kind of failure condition or if it was because our shield blocked it. Got our good old scatter gun. We do an aim shot for 4. Point blank for 5. I think I want to save that. Blam! Oh, I can actually attack twice. I'm glad I did that. Evade for shield of 2. Oops. I'm out of stuff. Yeah, he's not breaking through the shield, so I'm glad I am shielding up a bit. Now I should be able to kill him. Alright, we're done. And we got his badge. No choice to kill Conrad. His military decorations would serve as proof of our actions. The villagers were thankful for his removal and returned to their everyday life. Let's see, we can trade. Might be good to get this mushroom and bring it back home if we could. But I don't know what I would trade to get it, though. Nah, let's not worry about it. We don't need to rest, we don't need to recruit. The thing about getting a native recruit is, although it gives you extra carrying capacity for a while and help you in combat and stuff, the problem is they'll see you doing the stuff to the shrines and things, and that'll hurt your reputation even more, and they tend to leave at the end of the expedition anyway. And I don't know, it might also cost us some standing to do it. So this is kind of pointing everywhere except north right now. Yeah, it's kind of pointing everywhere. So we can kind of go in any direction and be fine. Not sure which one I'd rather go to. I guess we can go see what this is. It's the only thing we got on our map. Strange man-made stone statue with skillfully crafted eyes that seem to focus on us. It was a disconcerting sight and we desired to move on. There's some items by the statue that must have been put there from the nearby village. Or sacrificial offerings, it seemed. Go look at these offerings. Okay, these are sanity restoring things, and since they're not super important, well, sanity restoration is pretty cool. But I want to see if I close this without taking anything, if it'll still go down because we looked at it, or if we're fine. Okay, we're actually fine. He says, I hope nobody saw us, so possibly if we had had a native with us, that would have pushed him over. Ooh, this map's looking strange. Wow, there's like a huge gaping hole in the map there. May have to rest in the village at this point. How am I gonna get anywhere? Let's go rest at the village, I suppose, because we're about to run out of sanity. Let's rest. Very hospitable, and we sat near the campfire sharing stories until long night. Oh, we could steal their idol if we wanted, but nah, let's sleep. See, we still lose 2 standing anyway, even though it said it was okay to rest there. It's kind of annoying. One morning, we're woken up by a group of native children, seemingly making fun of us about oversleeping. While we still felt welcome, we could tell the villagers began disturbed by our presence. An elderly woman laid down some fruits by the idol. Okay, I got some sanity and stuff back, but I'm starting to get worried about this, where our exit might be. Enter hut. We entered a mysterious-looking hut. Basement of old wet wood with all kinds of herbs and particular things hanging from the damp walls. A native shaman approached us with an absent stare and chewed on some leaves. Trade, it was as if time was moving slower for him. The shaman took out a small crate and presented his wares. Ooh, he has some stuff that could get us some improved relations, and I am thinking about taking it at this point because we're not finding much of anything here. Man. For even just one thing, it's gonna be killer. I can't do it. We have a region point. Let's see. Cook meat to gain sanity. I know how to get meat. You have to kill animals to do it. But, not really sure how often that's gonna happen. We can try. Where are you pointing now? But in this general direction. Ugh. I'm not sure where to go here. I feel like we got screwed over. Getting to the point where if I make a wrong call, I'm gonna run out of sanity. It's down in there. We got rest in the village again. And I'm gonna try to go that way. Elderly couple asked me to settle an argument for them, and they wanted to know which gender was superior. Oh man. Women are superior, men are superior, both are equal. The mediator replied that both had their reaches. They smiled at me and nodded. Alright, let's leave. Since we have an uncomfortable feeling of being watched at this point. Okay, if this isn't the way to go, we probably lose the game. We can rest by that if I can get to it. I don't know where that thing is. It's over here somewhere. Instant waterfall. Oh, inspiring sight. The water was fresh and cool. Rest overnight. Settled down, everyone to rest. Our morale was low. We had to do something. The men needed some progress to bolster the faith in our adventure. Next morning, we were woken by the gentle noise of the water. This was way too scary. Okay, so we might have to fight a tiger to get over in that direction. Let's get onto this hill and see what we can see. That there's probably it. Gonna be tricky to get to though. Yeah, we gotta fight. Well, we don't have to, but if we win, I think we'll gain some sanity. Bam. Oh, hey, he didn't roll anything. That was good. Bam. Oh. Ouch. I have to use a medkit after the fight. There we go. It was useful from the remains. Alright, we got the tiger pelt, some meat. I wonder how we cook it exactly. You lost standing for killing a tiger? Oh. You can't use it unless someone's actually, like, dead. Or animal meat. Can you not burn it next time? Okay, I think that's definitely it. Gotta get some chocolate in us to make it there, though. Don't get us, Panther. Alright, we made it. But we didn't find much of anything this time. We have a tiger pelt for this entire adventure. And we went over 100 turns, so We're gonna have a huge penalty. So Golden Pyramid was worth 120. They lost pretty much exactly that for what taking so long. Found 6 butterflies for 30. We only got like a net of 40 there. But no one died. That's a good thing. Jungle Explorer, reduce movement cost in a thick jungle. Base sandy cost for traveling. Increases the radius for the map when analyzing stone circles. It's definitely one of these two. I think the base sandy cost is probably the way to go though. And now we're left behind. And low on money, so selling the tiger pelt. This is only worth 10 either way. Let's gift it. So now we're behind. Icky Taka Desert. Scorching heat and sand as far as the eye can see make this area completely inhospitable. Martian desolate area only much explored. So these are both terrible, so I guess we'll go to this desert instead. Getting up very early, I boarded the ship. There were still some preparations necessary, so one last pot of tea. The soldiers assured us that we had acted correctly and rewarded us for our efforts. Oh yeah, we got the reward for killing that dude. Wonder of optical science, these magnificent binoculars will slightly increase your viewing distance. Don't mind if I do. The trader approached me while I waited. He was a collector of sorts and promised to pay well for any instruments I would return with. Missionary offered to join our expedition. We have 5 people on our trek. We would need to dismiss someone to recruit a new member. We have a cook, soldier, translator, donkey. No thanks. Just in time, the ship is prepared to set sail. Purchase equipment. Okay. Some more dink chocolate. There's probably not going to be too much desert. Deal. All right. Made sure to pack as many water balls as we could get our hands on. We're triply glad to have them in these forsaken dunes. Alright, so what do we got here? We didn't have a mission either this time, did we? Oh, we have a limited amount of water now, too? It's bad. I've never experienced this. Or I never saw someone experience this. Oh yeah, we have to find an instrument. Ooh, I didn't know we were gonna have to run with water, too. Let's go to the cave. Maybe it'll be like water in the cave. It's a tomb. Multi pyramid. While opening led into the darkness. Enter the tomb. Entered the dark tomb. It seemed to be very old and remained untouched for a long time. Stone sarcophagus in the center of a small chamber. Oh god, this could be bad. Well, the rotten decay filled the air as we pushed over the heavy cover of the sarcophagus. Golden owl head. How am I gonna drop to take it though? So that's the children scurried out of the eerie place. Ooh. Isabella Bird unlocked. Out of the dock overhang of truce and shelter against the elements. Okay, so we can rest here. That doesn't really help very much. Animal up there. Cave up there. towards the cave, I guess. Towards the cave, its opening seemed to lead into a very deep mansion. We needed a torch in order to explore its depth. Without a torch and descended into the darkness as we explored the cave, we arrived at a chamber to be as the natives of this region, some kind of ceremonial tomb. Inside it were large bundled wraps that seemed to hold the remains of dead bodies. Investigate the mummies. Oops. No, they don't stack. Old camp. Oh, there's the... That looks scary, though. That can't be good, whatever that is. Approached the old campsite. There remains an expedition that had failed long before us. The skeleton of what must have been a French explorer stared us through hollow eye sockets. I had to see that one of the corpses was still hanging to valuable equipment. I'll trade 2 torches for 5. Alright. This is the Golden Pyramid. We're out of water. Low on stamina, sanity. I say we just go for it. We have quite a bit of stuff here. And we haven't spent very many days here, so if we just run for it, it should be a pretty good expedition for us. Majestic Golden Pyramid rose over its environment, overcoming all obstacles we had yet survived. After weeks of challenge, euphoria overcame me. I knew my name would be forever remembered. Finish expedition. 140 theme, minus 30. 1 for the days, and let's finish the expedition. Triumph. Geography gives you additional information about your region. Polymath, which is between 5 perks as opposed to 3. That's a pretty good one, but we're in the late game at this point, and I'm not sure it would really pay off anymore. 2 units per exp. Nothing's really good though. This geography. I don't know exactly how much that'll help us. Alright, so now we can start selling our stuff for fame and fortune. Gift that. Gift that. Sell that. Sell that. Alright, so now we're in the lead and we have a good amount of money. No one died. That was a good run. Even though it was short and we didn't really encounter anything interesting, we got a lot of stuff to take back very quickly, so hope you all enjoyed and have a good day.